My name is Jasmine and I did the Like It, Live It project, which was a 9-week course.
My name's Matthew. I did the Like It, Live It course in 2018.
My name's Michelle and I work for Develop on the Like It, Live It programme, and I'm the pastoral support worker. The Live It, Like It programme was funded by BBC Children in Need for young people who are not in education or training, and it's really about raising their self-esteem and their self-worth so that they can go on to jobs or college, or to find sort of who they are really. So that's what we sort of do. The young people go away for a 5-day residential farm in Monmouth in Wales. So we travel up to Wales. They are told that they're not allowed to have any sort of electronic devices. So there's no phones, there's no laptops for them, no iPads. And the ethos of the farm is that they have sort of like a clean sort of living. So there's no sugar necessarily, but they make some marvellous food. I mean, it's amazing. They are feeders. They feed you a lot because the young people work a lot. So that was a bit daunting for some of our learners. What are they going to do without their phones and being in contact with the outside world, in effect? Yeah, it was slightly daunting for a few of our learners.
That was a long way for me to go without contacting my mum, especially when I've got medical problems, which is a scary thought if anything happened to me. Also because of anxiety. I suffer from really bad social anxiety.
The main thing was bedtime. You have to obviously get up and go to bed at a certain time. I'm not a big sleeper. I stay up quite late. That was something that you couldn't do in Jeremy's farm. It was more of a go to sleep at 10, wake up at 7. That was a big concern. Fear that I had upon going was that you would be governed. It's like being at school all day, is what I thought it would be like. So you've got to do this, do that, do this, do that. The third one was technology. It was actually quite fun to actually move away from the technology for like a week. I've spent an awful lot of time at home in front of a screen. I've got phones, laptops, everything else, and it was great to have a week off of it and to sort of be more outside, just to be slightly broken away from like the life that I had in Bedford to like the life I had in like the farm. To keep checking social media, watching Netflix or stuff like that. Didn't miss it. There was so much to do in the day. I actually didn't find myself missing technology that much at all. And if I was asked to do it again, I would do it again without them worries. But sometimes I will take a day or two off of technology. If you did need to phone a family member, or if you had a problem, then they had a phone that you can use. You will be so engrossed into the programme that I doubt you will have many problems with your time there. When I actually got there and I was doing the work, I was so tired afterwards that actually 10 o'clock didn't sound too bad. During the evening, or part of the evening, we'd have a wind down time where we'd play like games and it'd be quite cool. But it wasn't that much of a massive issue. The people there were really, really nice. And like I said, the bedtime thing turned out to be less of an issue than it was before.
It wasn't a problem because I had people there to talk to, so if anything was to happen, I've actually got staff there to talk to, and I've known them for a while obviously, so that makes it a bit easier. It's not like we've all gone there from different areas and we've just met at the farm. So we got to know each other beforehand, talk to people, and the staff, people at the farm were very supportive as well. So it's not like you were forced to do things that you don't want to. You can still sit down and talk to them as well. So it was really nice. Even at the farm, I was quiet on the first day. It wasn't like the other students or people on the course, they they were talking openly and joking around, but I stayed quiet a bit. By the second day, then I started talking a bit more. People were there just so nice and welcoming, so it wasn't like, oh, you have to talk. No, it wasn't like that. They weren't forcing anything. You could just talk, and that's why they do afternoon sessions and morning sessions where you get around the table, give people shout outs, say what they did, and that also boosted your confidence. Whereas if people like me with low self-esteem and anxiety, you don't really feel like you can do things or talk to people or work with people. And then when you get shout outs around the table, it really encourages you to do more. So that was nice. I want to go back. It's not just for the animals, I would go back for the people because they were really nice and welcoming.
Their time was really taken up with farm work, and be it moving some sheep from one pasture to another, feeding, moving animals around, things like that, and lots of walks. So lots of fresh air, healthy food, and I believe that for myself, and being with different cohorts, the 3 cohorts that I've been with, the way that the staff work alongside us as visiting staff, we work together. So the learners are not left alone necessarily if they, stormed off or they were upset about something. One of us would go and one of their members of staff would go as well. It just has a really homely feeling, and I haven't experienced anything like it before on a residential. You feel part of a family. They sit and dine around a massive table, and as part of that, the learners cook, and I cook alongside them. So they cook, they encourage the learners to take part in trying new things, and there's none of this if you don't like something, then you're not going to have that again. It's okay, try it and see. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. They learn new skills, and really we celebrate them as an individual, which is really important, because I feel that whilst they've been in school or whilst they're at home, they're told, and the expectation can be quite high for them, but we just meet them where they're at when they're at Jamie's farm. And again, the sharing of being around the animals day in, you actually go and feed the animals before you feed yourself, and it's about that empathy, looking out for the animals' needs, and the staff show that to the learners, so they have this empathetic approach at all times, regardless of whether the young person is up here and really frustrated and really upset or really angry. Their tone and how they approach the young people is second to none. It's just amazing, and it rubs off on you as another visiting member of staff. However, I have that kind of approach anyway, but it's just enhanced by being a part of their team. So yeah, a lovely place, lovely views, fresh air, no smoking, things like that. But they will support you through, that transition of not smoking or smoking to not smoking, or just reducing, whatever that needs to happen. They're fully supportive of the learners. I would say give it a go. Most definitely. It is amazing. It will actually add value to your life, knowing that you don't necessarily have to have your phone, knowing that you can be away and feel safe and feel secure with supportive people around you. It is a bit nervy because new things are, but it will add value. It's something that I would recommend 101%, because it allows you to find and be the real you. And that's what we found with some of the learners when they're back home, from wherever they come from. I think they feel they have to behave in a certain way. There's no makeup. You don't necessarily have to wear makeup. You can wear your old clothes. You can just relax. You can put your feet up in the settees. It's that sort of thing. They feed you so well, and you just feel so relaxed, and you feel rejuvenated. And so yes, definitely do it.